So in the game against the Spurs, Kevin Durant had 24 points, right? But he was only 8 for 18 from the field, 44%. He had 8 turnovers, 8. And a lot of that is because he was in situations where he had to have the ball, handle the ball, and be the primary decision maker. And the Spurs did a great job of making him see a crowd and force him to make plays, right? And I think this game really showed why the Rockets need a point guard. They need a primary ball handler because Kevin Durant is being expected to do a little bit too much, in my opinion. So in this video, we're going to break down all the ways that the Spurs were able to get under KD's skin, force him into mistakes and misses, and how it would just be better, so much better, if they had a reliable ball handler and decision maker on their team. So the main thing the Spurs did a really good job of, like all game, is one, making KD have to put the ball down and take a lot of dribbles, but then also showing the crowd when he does dribble, right? So right here on that switch, as soon as KD starts his drive, watch Harrison Barnes. He's going to come and plug this gap right here, right? And as soon as he does that, KD wants to try to make this pass to the wing, but the way he does it, you see how he makes a running pass and he's trying to throw the pass backwards behind him. That's one of where I think KD struggles a little bit. It's just playmaking off the dribble, because this is a pass that you should never ever throw this pass in basketball, right? Unless it's the time to throw that pass is now. One dribble, quick swing, right? But he takes that extra step, right? And when he's getting there, like, the defense is collapsed, right? So it's like, once you see Harrison Barnes start to slide over, stop your dribble, hesitate, and see what he's gonna do, right? This is when you have to change your pace, right? Because if you slow down here and he still commits, then you can make an easy pass there, right? Or if you're anticipating him coming over, it's one dribble, super quick pass. But if you wait until he's already collapsed on you and try to make that pass backwards behind you, it's, even if the ball doesn't get tipped, it's probably going to be an off-target pass, right? So these are the type of things that they forced KD to do the entire game. And this is one of the reasons why I just feel like, even though Kevin Durant, he's capable of having to run the show and, make decisions and run a lot of pick and rolls, he's much better in different situations. So it's like he comes off the ball screen right here, and the mistakes he makes is he just doesn't protect the ball. A lot of people actually make this mistake off ball screens. This is why I tell people the easiest steal you can get in basketball is this back tip right here off the ball screen. Because so many people come off, and if they don't see you in front of them, they stop thinking about you, right? And that's the mistake that KD makes right here, right? So he comes off this ball screen, he's standing straight up, and he tries to get in front of the defender without protecting the ball, right? So the ball is exposed as he tries to go this way. He's trying to go to his left, ball in his right hand on the outside his body. Easy back tip, turnover, fast break going the other way. So the scouting report on KD for his entire career is, be physical with him, make him uncomfortable. That's always been the scout on KD. He's always been slender, right? So why you see here, Harrison Barnes is just being physical with him the entire possession, right? The defense knows that they're trying to go to KD. Look at this. He's stepping back, trying to stop the pass to Kevin Durant. He's not thinking about Amen Thompson shooting. He can shoot that all game. Wemby is stepping up from behind. So they have a player being physical, a player standing in front to try to stop the pass, and behind, right? There's 3 people guarding Kevin Durant right now. He don't even have the ball, right? And all this does for KD, when you're physical with this, it's gonna frustrate him, right? So watch what he does. Gets out of character. He just pushes Harrison Barnes out the way. Offensive foul, right? That's just a reactionary type of play when you're just getting frustrated with the defense. And that's great defense, great game planning by the Spurs. Just make him uncomfortable. The Rockets really need a point guard to be able to put in these situations as opposed to Kevin Durant, right? And like I said, it's not because he can't be in these situations. He's just better off in better places. But it's like he's so wired to score. Like he comes off this ball screen or this handoff, and there's 3 people right here around him. But all he's still trying to get to a spin fade going downhill, fading out of bounds, basically. A contested shot. Those are the type of shots he's having to get off when he has to start his attack from all the way at half court. Kevin Durant should not have to attack from half court. He should be catching the ball in these areas and getting to work there, right? But when he has to start from back here, get downhill, and then try to make a move, like, these are tough shots when you're playing against a good team, right? This is not like the Grizzlies the video I made when they're playing the Grizzlies and they could just do whatever they wanted because that was terrible defense. And here's another example of what I mean when I say KD is just like, he's wired to score. You know what I'm saying? So when he catches the ball here, the defense does a good job not letting him go middle. But when he gets downhill, right, and he jump stops, there are 3 defenders on him. You know what I'm saying? It's very rare. You're not going to see Kevin Durant rise up and make that skip pass to the other side of the court. That's something you'll see from like Luka or LeBron. That's why they're just on that next tier where they can just find the open guy. KD trying to score. You know what I'm saying? If whoever's going to do the playmaking, let somebody else handle that. This is why they need a point guard. This is why they needed Van Fleet, because they need somebody to get guys involved without KD having to be the person to do that. And just to give an example of what I'm talking about when I keep saying this, this is Kevin Durant's area. This is where he wants to catch the ball, right? This is what happens when he catches the ball where he wants it and no double team comes, right? And you just allow him to work and shoot over anybody. This is what he scored over 30,000 points doing. You know what I'm saying? So this is what the Spurs were stopping him from doing, right? Can't let him catch the ball in prime scoring areas where he can take 1-2 dribbles and get a shot off, right? If they keep making him attack from half court, it's going to be a long night for him. So just watch the crowd that Kevin Durant has to see when he takes shots, right? So he does a good job of being able to attack middle, right? But he wants to get to this 1 dribble pull-up. But because he's guarding Amen Thompson, he's coming over and now he has to shoot over 2 people. 2 people because there's a non-shooter over here that nobody on the court is worried about catching the ball back there, right? That's good defense. Make him take shots like that. Now in this play, KD technically does the right thing, but Wemby and the Spurs they are really good. They're defensively, but really Wemby, right? But it's like, you see them, they're showing the crowd. He's waiting on this pass, right? So as soon as he catches, there's 2 people on him. That's great defense so far, right? And what I really like is on the catch too, he rotates down, Wemby rotates out, right? They're on a string. Everybody's matched up, right? But watch this. Harrison Barnes is waiting for him to dribble. Wemby's waiting for him to dribble. Obviously, he's guarding the ball. He's waiting for him to dribble. As soon as he puts that ball down and he turns, there are 3 people on him. 3 people. That's what it takes to stop Kevin Durant. And he does the right thing. He kicks it out to the shooter. Most people will not be able to get out there. But because Wemby is Wemby, look at that contest, bro. That's a great contest. That's a tough shot to make. Obviously, he missed it, right? Most people will not be able to go from here, contest the shot from there, and then also get the rebound. Wemby is just, that's why he's going to win Defensive Player of the Year all the time. And here's another type of pass you will see somebody like Luka do, right? So when he comes off this ball screen, he snakes it, right? And he's trying to get back to his left, right? When he gets downhill and he picks the ball up here and he's going up like he's in his shot, again, there's a crowd on him. This is a tough shot to make. Somebody, and I say a pass that somebody like Luka would make. Luka's really good at going up into a shot and either making that over the head pass to the person in the corner or the jump pass to this player at the top, right? If KD is able to jump and get this pass right here, this is a step in, catch and shoot 3, right? And at the worst, it's a closeout situation for a guard to get downhill. But instead, they wind up with Kevin Durant taking a contested tough shot over 2 people. That's a hard shot to make. Very hard shot to make. Here's an example of something I thought he did a good job of and something he tried to probably... Okay. So here's an example of something that I thought he did good and something that he probably should have tried to do more, right? So on the ball screen, he tries to get downhill, but he sees the crowd. There's 3 people, but he doesn't force it, right? He just passes the ball, and he does a good job of stepping in front of the defense and going back off this handoff so that now the defense is in the trail. When he gets it back, he just takes 2 dribbles, gets to his spot right here on the elbow, and raises up for a shot, right? As opposed to the other plays where he's coming off that ball screen and he's committed to it and he's trying to get down and trying to make something happen in the midst of 3-4 defenders. So when the Rockets don't have a point guard like Kevin Durant, he keeps getting put in situations where he has to be the primary ball handler. And the Spurs know that's not what he wants to do. So they even started running and jumping him and trapping him at half court, right? So right here, he tries to make the kick ahead pass. And that's just good defense. He gets a hand on the ball, turnover, right? Because the defense knows, if they're gonna have Kevin Durant dribbling the ball, let's just make it hard for him. Because it's not what he does. So here, the shot clock's starting to wind down. They get the ball to Kevin Durant, right? And by the time he faces up, there's 9 seconds left on the clock, right? A lot of teams in this situation would let Kevin Durant play one-on-one. The Spurs are not going to. Let's send a double team and see what type of play Kevin Durant is able to make out of this trap, right? And as soon as that trap comes, he tries to make a quick pass to the cutter, but look how off target it is. He threw that right to the defense. That's nowhere near being on target, right? And that's all, like I'm going to keep saying, like, just put him in situations where he has to be the playmaker and not the scorer. So you cannot have a good day unless you wake up early. All right, we got the new Jumpers for Breakfast t-shirts, and it's not just a shirt. There's an entire workout on the back, right? It says it again. You cannot have a good day unless you start early. Right here on the ingredients, these are all the shots that you need if you want to be a great shooter, right? It tells you the serving size, and it tells you how many reps you should make. Remember, these are all counting swishes, right? The serving size is 1 spot. So if you do these in multiple spots, you will be a very, very, very good shooter, right? On the side, it shows you the order that any of your training should go when you're working out by yourself. You don't have a program. You start with your ball handling, your finishing, form shooting, spot shooting, movement shooting, off the dribble shooting, and then you get some live reps in there, right? And at the bottom, I gave you some real game. Every move has a counter, every counter has a pump fake, but that's not it. Everyone who purchases, you get access to my full 6-week pure score transformation, right? Which is 6 weeks worth of workouts. These are 42 workouts for you to use and become a better basketball player. This is an example of the type of workouts you would get, and you also get videos of everything that you need, right? So once you get it, you'll get access to the app. You'll be able to log in. You'll be able to ask questions. If you need more videos than what are provided, you can shoot me a message. I'll upload more videos. I just want to help people get better. Step 1 of doing that, go ahead, get you a Jumpers for Breakfast shirt. Make sure you head to the description, click that link, and let's start becoming better hoopers.